This video is shot at the Citadel Express Hotel in Penang and is not sponsored. Hello and welcome to the BR channel, and this is the economics of solo traveling. This year I've been doing quite a lot of solo traveling. It's not completely solo, but at least in the highway and by myself. In the beginning of the year, I went to Ipoh, Taiping, and Alostar. That trip was around 70% solo. Then in May, I went to Sungai Lembing and Kuantan. That trip was 100% solo. Then early June, I went down to Batu Pahat and drove down to even Singapore. That trip was around 50% solo. Anyway, this trip will only be 50% solo. I receive a lot of questions about traveling by yourself, especially when it comes to driving the car. The most important question would be, well, don't you get tired? Well, honestly, yes, I do get tired, and I think everybody who drives for a very long time and a very long distance will definitely get tired. When you're driving a very long distance, it's important that you make stops in between to catch a breath, to have a quick nap, or have a quick snack. Then the other question that a lot of people ask is that, won't you get bored being by yourself in a car? I would say that no, it's not boring at all, because most of the time when we are driving, especially in KL, is that we are already driving on our own all the time, and we jam in the car for hours and hours. So how is this different? It's just I'm going further away. And the good part about driving by your own is that you don't really need to entertain your passengers. And sometimes when we ran out of topics, then you don't really know what to talk about. And sometimes when you run out of questions to ask, then conversations get pretty awkward. So, do you like bread? What? Or your passengers may not be attentive to you all the way. They might be playing with their phones. They might just sleep in the car, or they will just do nothing, just look outside and enjoy the view. Another thing is, if you are solo traveling by car, you will have the entire car by yourself, so you can just pretty much dump everything you have in the car without need to worry about other people or other people's stuff. Because one problem that solo travelers face is that you can only order one food. You can't really order a lot. So there's a lot of really nice food around. You gotta live with that, but at least you can save a bit of money because you don't need to order very much. So one of the biggest costs when you're traveling by yourself will be your petrol cost. It's expensive because you don't have anybody to share it with you, but this is a large cost that you have to consider if you want to go and travel by car by yourself. Actually, the most expensive cost for solo travelers is getting a place to stay, be it a hotel or Airbnb. It's very hard to find a one-person room. I tried, and because of that, you have to pay for two-person, but you are only staying for yourself. That's the bad part of it. But the good thing is you get the entire bed for yourself. I can get a queen size bed and it's all for myself. So now that I'm back home and tidy up everything, let's do a little bit of damage check. The entire trip cost me 594 ringgit. The largest cost that I spent is actually on travel. By travel, I meant the petrol and also toll. That amounted to around 197 ringgit. And also for hotel, which costed me 174 ringgit. That's a total of 332 ringgit, which amounted to 63% of my total traveling cost. As I mentioned earlier in this video, these two are the largest costs. Then I actually spent 171 on F&B, which includes the breakfast, lunch, dinner. It also includes some of the snacks that I bought on the way to enjoy myself, desserts and stuff like that. Then only the small portion comes from the recreational activities, like I went to the Mirror Lake and also the Entropia. Those costs can actually be excluded if I choose not to go to those activities. But the point here is that the largest costs are still travel and hotel. And yeah, my numbers sort of prove it.